Okay. Hello and welcome to the 66th episode of Damage Control Podcasting, a professionally unprofessional look at the conventions, ideas, and genres of filmmaking. I'm here with
Cody Dietrich.
Tyler.
Okay. You don't say your last name anymore?
I've never said my last name.
He really hasn't. Usually there's somebody that's after him, so it gets muffled out.
Yeah, I got you. With this being San Diego Comic-Con weekend, I thought we would discuss and give our thoughts on everything that went. I need to be grammatically correct. Give our thoughts on everything that has went on. Okay? Trivia. We ready for trivia?
On everything? Like every single thing that's ever happened in the world?
No, just the Comic-Con.
Oh, okay.
All right, we ready? Ready for trivia?
Sure.
Yeah.
What is the name of the old man from The Old Man and the Sea?
Does that have something to do with Comic-Con?
No, I just said trivia.
Oh, okay.
I thought you said it wasn't just about anything and everything.
Chad. Who are you going with?
Hubert.
Santiago.
Oh, that was my next guess.
When was the first Comic-Con?
1963.
I'll give you a clue. It was in the 1900s.
1961.
1970. March 21st, 1970.
Damn, that was always my next guess.
What type of fish did the old man catch from The Old Man in the Sea?
Catfish. What is your fascination with the old
I
man in the sea?
just listened to the podcast on. What type of fish did the old man catch? He
Bluegill.
says catfish.
Bluegill.
Okay.
Trout. Pangasius.
Pick one.
Tuna.
Angelfish.
Marlin.
That's
He
my
caught a
next
marlin. What is the room capacity of Hall H? Hall H.
1,020.
1,020.
5,000.
He's closer. 6,500.
Okay.
How much
I'll let
fish?
you have that one.
Okay.
If this is another fucking old man in the sea question, I'm going to hit you with the microphone.
How much fish did the old man bring back to the shore after sailing out to sea for three? I put C SEE for 3 days.
6,500.
6,500.
5.
0. When he was dragging them back, the sharks ate them. That's the kind of the point of the story. Okay. Here we go. Episode 66.
So you listened to a whole entire podcast about the old man in the sea.
Yeah. That's an alright story. Book Cheats with David Warnocky. It's alright. Look it up. Way better than this. Okay, here we go. Episode 66. Let's talk about trailers. Okay?
Yes.
They're not bad to live in. I mean, you know.
Are you a double wide or?
Oh, definitely a double wide.
Only if you have a big family. If you're a single person, it's just too much space. Just go with the single wide.
How does a double wide work? Do you just buy 2 single wides and then they put?
No. It's originally just that's how they're built. It's basically just one trailer, but it comes in 2 halves, and then they meet in the middle.
Really?
Yeah, and then Cody gets up there and welds them together.
So when you're walking, can you feel the divot?
If they're not put together right, yeah.
Like what about those prefab houses? I was coming home from 19 Friday, and they had one section and the other section. How do they put those together?
It's kind of like
a bubble gum.
3D puzzle.
Bubble gum. Just spit.
But like legitimately, they put together and they put some sort of like rubber membrane on the roof. I'm guessing so it doesn't leak. How do they attach the floor?
Nail gun.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought they had Hubert bounce around.
Okay, end scene. Okay, now trailers. Let's see. I picked. I forgot what website I went to. Vulture.com, and I got all the trailers released. Okay, so I asked. Cody was too busy wrecking his wrist to watch. I shouldn't say that because you're very sick, but you're here anyway, so I appreciate that. Okay, so It Chapter 2, the final trailer, came out in Comic-Con.
You did.
You didn't see it because you don't care about it.
Well, no, I don't like horror in general. Was there any funny parts?
No.
Then,
I didn't. I don't like horror either. I didn't see the first one, but I watched the trailer for this one. It looks good. People apparently went nuts for It Chapter 1. And I guess this one's supposed to have flashbacks of scenes that got cut from the first one. Like some really dark stuff, like a Pennywise, I guess in the first one was supposed to be in like the 1800s, and it was supposed to be him like eating like a baby, and they cut that out of the first one and they put that in this one.
Oh, it's awesome. I mean, baby eating is not awesome, but for cinema, it's awesome.
But so I just liked it because I was reading stuff, and I guess because Bill Hader's in it, and I find him hilarious.
Oh yeah,
and I guess
hilarious.
I guess he had like a hard time doing a horror movie.
Yeah, I was getting ready to bring that up. Yeah,
he gets when he gets nervous and scared, like he does like a nervous laugh, and so he's like he had to like act scared when normally he just like laughs it off.
Is it just me or does he have a lazy eye?
I think that's just you trying to find flaws in people.
Well, I like flaws in people. Those are usually one of my favorite people. That's why you're one of my favorite people. I ain't gonna tell you what your flaw is. Yeah, so I guess the Skarsgård, not True Blood Skarsgård, not Marvel Skarsgård, the younger Skarsgård.
Bill,
sure. He's Pennywise. I guess he can do that thing. You didn't watch the trailer.
He can move his eye.
Yeah, off to the side. They were like saying that was CGI, and he's like, "No, watch." And you're like, "Fucking."
Yeah.
And I guess he does the weird smile, the not the outrageous big gnarly teeth smile, but that weird one.
Mm-hmm.
I guess he can do that without any CGI, where like he curls his lip up.
Yeah.
But I guess so. They got Bill Hader, McAvoy.
Big boob redhead chick.
No, that's not the one from Mad Men.
Yeah, that is.
No, it ain't the one from Mad Men.
It's not.
No, it's That's right.
All I know is that there's two people that picked who they wanted to play them as adults.
And they all say like Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt?
No. Chris Pratt was one of them. He's not doing it. Bill Hader was one that got picked, and he did it. And then Jessica Chastain, she's playing Bev.
Yep, yeah. But that's not the one from Mad Men.
I don't know. I've never seen Mad Men.
Man, the young Beverly Marsh, she's good looking, right? I'm not like it's.
Is she old enough to be good looking?
I don't know. Probably
we can't really say anything until she's 18.
No, I didn't. I just meant she was pretty. I didn't say.
Yeah, even then, it's still
you're
creepy in this day and age.
You're kind of backpedaling there, buddy.
Hang on.
You got to be like a 13-year-old boy before you can say that.
Okay, hang on. Let's see how old she is. I'm pretty sure she's of age because she was in that underwear scene where they jump into the water.
And you were watching the underwear
There's no. Yeah, because I went to the movie theater.
A little excited, were you? How long does it take you to look something up? Why does it take so long?
Because I'm doing it with one hand.
2002.
Oh, she was born February 13th.
Oh my God, you should do a podcast on her.
I probably should.
You should do a podcast.
2002. How old is that?
2002. That means they're 17 years old, which of not of age.
Anyway,
in Illinois, it is.
Fun
fact.
So anyway, Jessica Chastain, she plays the older Beverly March, and then there's a scene in the bathroom with all the blood, and it set like the Guinness World Record for the most fake blood used in a movie. It's something like 4,500 gallons of fake blood.
Hmm.
See, do you think they're going to use a turtle? Do you think they're going to use a turtle?
I hope so.
Oh, for the the Stephen mythology. I know
the King mythology.
The King, yeah.
The King verse.
The King verse. Be interesting.
Do you think they're going to go with that, or are they just going to create their own? Because
they've already used the Deadlights. I know that much, right?
Well, it has been so popular. There's a couple of YouTube guys I've been watching where they think like this is going to spin off into its own universe. They're going to like leave the Stephen King universe and then create a Pennywise franchise.
Have you read any of Joe Hill's books?
No. Heart-shaped box or whatever.
Yeah, but he's got one called
NOES.
Nosferatu.
Is that what it is?
That's what it's supposed to spell.
Oh, okay. All right.
And there's like it's like a universe, like there's like a dimension of your mind, and it has like a roadmap, and one of them in Derry, Maine is Pennywise's circus.
Oh,
like it alludes to like a whole entire Stephen King universe.
Speaking of Stephen King universe, you guys seen the remake of Pet Sematary?
I have not.
I watched it last night. It's all right. It's all right. Okay, so anything else on It Trailer 2, the final, or It Chapter 2, the final trailer.
Well, it's supposed to be not as tamed as the first one too. That's what I've read? Because
there's no kids in it.
Yeah. So
no, because McAvoy's watching that one kid get attacked in the.
No, but I'm sure 90% of all the action is against the adults.
Yeah.
Compared to.
And they're going with what brings them back is that there's that attack of the homosexual boy
the gay nightclub
thrown over the bridge
yeah.
or whatever. So I've never read the book. I've read like 3 chapters. I'm like, this is a 1,000-page book. I give up. Have you read it?
I started reading it.
I tried reading it. It just was not meshing with my age criteria.
Stephen King is good, but he also adds a whole lot of filler.
He likes the shoe leather.
Like 11/22/63, really good book. There's a lot of filler in there.
It's one of those ones where he explains absolutely everything.
Yep.
Okay. The next one, this one to me, I felt really left down, and I'm completely bummed out that I absolutely do not want to see this.
The Watchmen.
Jay and Silent Bob reboot.
Yeah,
I could care less about this shit.
I saw that, and I thought I was going to be super excited, but to me it looks like Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Yeah,
without being funny.
I mean, it's literally the same movie as Jay and Silent Bob. Have you seen Jay and Silent Bob? Did you watch this trailer? Jay and Silent Bob reboot.
It seems like a cash grab.
So you did see it?
For the parts I did, yeah, it seems like a cash grab, and it's going to be same tired old joke because I specifically have like the same diner from Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back that they're running out of again, and there's police outside.
Right, it's like Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back was like the greatest hits of the View Askew universe. It was like that album that all bands put out was the greatest hits, and it's our big farewell. This seems like the exact same movie. Like at the beginning of the trailer, he comes running out and he puts his dick between his legs.
It's like he watched all of his old movies and then picked like different snippets from each one.
Yeah, it's like I didn't find any. I take that back. I did laugh one time when Jay meets his daughter and he's like, "This is the Millennial Falcon." That I thought was funny.
Yeah,
but all it is going to be a bunch of dick jokes. It's going to be Harley Quinn saying really disgusting, over-the-top things to her dad. Mm-hmm. And there's going to be a shit ton of weed now that Kevin Smith is open about smoking weed.
I liked fat Kevin Smith. I don't like skinny Kevin Smith.
He did that for a reason, though. You can't, trash him for that. He got healthy.
No. I'm not saying there's anything. I'm saying, he does not. He looked
better. He looked
fat.
gaunt.
Now he looks like he hasn't eaten in, a month.
Okay, I see. I get that.
I don't know. I was maybe it was just the.
Now, if it would have been a Clerks 3, I would have been excited to see it. But I don't know. There's nothing about that movie that.
None of his movies lately are any good. They don't have any heart. They're just like a bunch of guys sitting around a table smoking weed and go, "Hey, what about this?" A guy turns into a walrus.
Oh, yeah, that movie, just the premise behind it is what the fuck?
Or a bunch of
yoga
hosers. That movie fucking sucked.
It's like, hey, I like Johnny Depp. Let's get his daughter in here.
Maybe I'm just getting old and...
No, I
don't know.
I've not been in the mood to see a Kevin Smith movie since Red State.
I haven't even seen Red State.
I like Red State.
Okay,
Red State was good.
Any more on that?
Nope.
Okay, next trailer. Top Gun Maverick.
Never saw the original Top Gun.
Yes, you did. We used to watch as kids.
Does it have Tom Cruise in it?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Never.
He looks old as shit in this movie. I think I don't know if they purposely did that to him or not, but he looks old.
Because if you look at him in the new, if you look at him in the Mission Impossible movies, he does not look what he does.
Yeah.
They have to, because in the trailer they talk about how he did all but say, "I'm getting too old for this," or the guy said, "You're too old for this shit."
Yeah, but Tom Cruise is always. I like Tom Cruise. I like Tom Cruise now. I think he's come around. From my opinion, he's come around out of the whole
I'm a god thing.
Scientology bullshit and saying depression isn't real or postpartum, whatever that. And he's just making movies now. He's leaving his opinions to himself.
I still think he screws up a lot of movies though.
But yeah. But
that's what I have against him. Is to me he's like the embodiment of Warner Brothers Pictures.
Because he's like, at the beginning of the trailer opens up is like, you're the only guy who's taken down 3 jets in the last 15 years. You blah 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 blah. Why are you still just a captain? And it's like, well, that's just one of the world's mysteries, sir. He's like, you should be a 2-star general or 5-star, whatever it is.
Admiral or something like that.
Yeah. He goes, but you're just a captain. And he once again, he's playing that too cool for school, like, fuck authority. This is what I do. I don't remember anything from the original other than Great Balls of Fire.
I don't either because I haven't seen it.
I know you have.
It's one of those ones out of ideas. Oh, Top Gun was something. Oh, and Tom Cruise wants money.
I don't know, but see, here's the thing though. Yes, I respect Tom Cruise a lot because yes, he does take over the movie, but he puts like 182,000% into the movie. Okay, I mean when he does something, he fucking does it. Like Mission Impossible Fallout, he learned how to Halo dive. He did 10 Halo dives. Have you seen Mission Impossible Fallout?
Tom Cruise, no.
He Haloed high altitude, low opening is where you open. Anyway, they did 10 of those. He learned how to fucking do that, and they actually did 10 of them for the movie. He's flying those fighter jets. Like he made these actors. I mean, obviously they've got actual pilots behind them, but when he was casting, he's like, I don't want any of my co-stars, if they can't handle the G's in the airplane, they're not going to be in this movie. And they went through and they actually learned as much as they could to fly these jets.
No, I don't doubt that he gives that much. It's just if you're an actor, your job is to put all that into your performance. It shouldn't be, okay, I'm going to give you 180%, but that means I get 100% control.
180 million %.
Yeah,
that's Tom Cruise.
That doesn't mean I get 180 million% of control over. I don't like this. Change this. Change this. Change that.
Yeah, but also I agree. I'm not disagreeing with you. It's definitely a double-edged sword because if you have a script that you know is like it's going to be the best movie ever, and you can't get any money for it, and all of a sudden somehow Tom Cruise gets a hold of it and he gets part of it, you'll get all the money in the fucking world.
Yeah, but then when he takes your whole entire script and then changes it to something else, I mean, granted it's all hearsay, but apparently like the first few drafts of like The Mummy were amazing, and then Tom Cruise is like, we're gonna change this and this and this and this.
Or I Walk.
Yeah. That is the rumors and most likely probably true. But you gotta admit, the dude has definitely more hits than... I mean, the guy has misses, for sure. But he's definitely got more hits than misses. And if you want anyone's advice, it's going to be this fucking kid. But I agree with you. I think it's definitely a double-edged sword to have Tom Cruise.
I mean, would you rather make a movie that you completely come up with and like you bust your ass to do, or would you rather have an idea that Tom Cruise is completely changed and you're going to get all the blame for it?
I don't think Tom takes the...
No, I'm just saying, like, if those were your two options, I mean, would you rather you make your vision the way you want to make it and do it like old school 80s Spielberg?
Nah, you can fuck off. I ain't making no Spielberg movie.
I meant like your Orson Welles quote.
Something about Donald Duck, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. I agree, man. I don't know. I have a lot of respect for Top Gun. I have a lot of respect for Tom Cruise.
I respect him too. Like I said, I did not like him as an actor for the longest time. I think he's a good actor. I can't imagine doing all that crap, but
plus, I'm a wannabe stuntman, and he's actually doing stunts. So,
and he hurts himself doing them.
But I mean, the dude's got a lot of balls. Like he was in Mission Impossible 3, right? And he was. Yeah, have you seen Mission Impossible 3?
No,
he was in it.
They make another one.
I think they made like 22 of them. Mm-hmm. Anyway, there's a pendulum swing between two buildings on a rope, And the studio's like, you're not fucking doing this. And he goes, well, how is it I'm going to do it? And he goes, well, next time you be a producer and you can do whatever it is you want. So he's fucking producer on all of his movies from now on because he's not going to let someone tell him what he's not going to do.
Don't ever tell him what he can't do.
That's from last episode.
Yeah, it was.
There's that. Did you see that meme of Locke where it's like, yeah, babe, you can tell me what I can't do. Okay. Anyway, anything else on Top Gun?
Nope.
Cash grab.
Nope. God, you're taking over Daniel's pessimistic thing. You used to be like the cheery.
No. This is literally the last two movies we talked about have been, this used to be a thing. Let's remake it.
Not it. Oh, yeah. I guess
even it Chapter 2. But the only reason I'm letting that pass is because it's completely different than the original.
Okay.
Because the only reason that's because there's two separate universes. TV movies and regular movies are two separate things.
Okay. This one I haven't seen. I forgot to watch it. His Dark Materials.
Did not see it. Isn't that a Golden Compass?
Yes.
That's what I thought. It had the polar.
I think it's the second in the series, and I'm surprised they're actually continuing it.
Yeah, I thought that was dead in the water because of all the atheism. It's about atheism, right? Or is that the...
I tried to watch Golden Compass, the movie with Daniel Craig, and I could not. I couldn't even read the plot.
Is it just a convoluted cluster of...
I think the movie was. I haven't read the book. I think the book's by C.S. Lewis.
No.
No?
No, it's not C.S. Lewis. I'm pretty certain they are not C.S. Lewis. Like, I remember reading all three books in the series. Well, I think there was three. But, yeah, Golden Compass was the first in a trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
And I think when you get to talking about people having their own personal demons, it makes people nervous.
Mm.
That it's leading to Satanism and shit like that. But one thing...
Philip Pullman.
Oh, no.
One thing,
wait, no, that ain't right. It's Golden Compass.
One thing it does have going for it, though, armored polar bears.
Yeah. Yep. Sam Elliott was in the movie.
No, yeah, that's it. Philip Pullman's the one who wrote it. People also search for C.S. Lewis, so I'm not sure. Who did C.S. Lewis? What's he famous for? Why is he...
The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
But that's a God analogy, right? That's like a Christian analogy, so
yeah,
Golden Compass. So why would he write the religion analogy and the atheist analogy? Okay, all right, anyway.
C.S. Lewis wrote the books as a way to explain religion to kids, wasn't it? That was
I don't know.
He wrote the series, I thought.
I don't know.
No idea.
I just remember reading The Magician's the first book in the timeline's the best book.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to do this. Okay, so Chapter 2, definitely a C for me.
I'd have to see the first one, but I'm not a huge scary movie fan, so
okay,
maybe later.
Okay.
Definitely with the lights on.
Yes.
And
nowhere close with a carnival around.
Yep.
Early
in the morning, or it's like not even remotely dark.
Yeah.
Jay and Silent Bob reboot. I'll watch if I catch it streaming, but I'm not going to go out of my way.
If it's on Netflix.
Top Gun Maverick. No. I mean, I like Tom Cruise, but I have no interest in.
Bargain bin DVD for half price.
Okay. His Dark Materials.
I'll have to see what they're doing with it. If it's a direct continuation, probably not, because it's like been 10 years for a failed movie. If it's like just, we're ignoring that and we are continuing the series, but it's not really connected.
I think they were supposed to I think it was supposed to be a completely separate thing from the movie.
Okay. If it's just focusing on the polar bears, fuck yeah, because that polar bear culture was awesome.
Oh, what if it's the polar bears from Lost?
No.
What if Dharma Initiative's in this?
You know what? I liked the island is a piece of Mogo. That makes perfect sense.
Did you come up with that, or is that some internet bullshit?
I'm dead serious. I was thinking about that all week.
See, I skipped over that because I thought it was some stupid watch Mojo bullshit.
I was hoping each leap is the leap home.
Okay, I will...
No. I was being dead serious. I was thinking about that all at work, and I was like...
Then I will give that. That's actually really cool. I skipped it because I thought you were just coming up with something.
I had like a huge thing that I played out all week about how that's why Mogo doesn't socialize anymore because he's looking for a piece of himself. I had this whole thing.
Is it his butt?
Yeah.
Is it his taint?
Yeah.
Is it ABC connector?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Why do you think it says there's a cork on the island?
Oh my God, it's his anus.
And there's the light.
We just fucking solved it. Taylor's gonna love this theory. I put this on here for Cody. I don't even know if you're a fan of this, but it just seemed like something you'd like. The Comic-Con premiere trailer for My Hero Academia Season 4. My Hero Academia? 4?
Yeah, it's the dub of the series continuing in America. Basically, it's an ongoing series in Japan right now, and we're finally getting the official dub, which is basically the translated version.
So are you down for that or no?
I've already watched the Japanese version already, so it's really just rewatching at this point.
Okay.
I enjoy the Japanese voice actors really more than the English. Because in English voice actors, it's like literally one of 5 guys. So it seems like sometimes if you watch a lot of translated anime and stuff like that, it's like, oh, I recognize that voice. I recognize that voice too. Because it's
that guy's literally talking to himself right now.
I don't think I've ever seen an instance of that.
You've watched Family Guy, haven't you?
That's not anime.
Oh, okay. I was animation.
It's animation, but yeah. But it's not that bad. But there's a lot of same voices throughout because they're all really done by like one company. Yeah.
Okay.
Like I'm excited. It's like, oh, it'd be fun. Now I don't have to read and watch it at the same time. So I've already so far past what's actually being premiered on that. It's not even funny because I'm actually reading the manga version of it, which the show is based on, and it's like I would say maybe 2 or 3 seasons ahead of the animation.
Okay. So Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., the final season. I've never seen a single season. I could care less. None of it ever looked good. They've had Ghost Rider and all that shit on. I just don't care.
Coulson has powers now, apparently.
He's
spoiling it.
He's dying. Like he's dead. Like for good this time. They actually killed him off for good. Supposedly.
It's what happens in the trailer. You can't.
I didn't watch the trailer because I didn't want it to be spoiled for me. Thanks, Cody.
Okay, it's a skip for me. Maybe I may watch it if I get like ran over by a car and I'm in bed for a while. But
I'll watch it when it's all on Netflix or something and just watch it continuously.
Okay.
I'll watch it when I run over Adam with a car.
Okay, next up is the fuck.
The fuck.
No.
Oh man, I've been waiting to see the fuck.
The motorcycle. What was that motorcycle TV show on FX?
Sons of Anarchy?
Sons of Anarchy spin-off, the Mayans MC Season 2 trailer. I guess that's... No.
Didn't see either one.
I could
I'm
care
not
less.
really into biker dramas.
Yeah, I could care less. 21 Bridges. That's that Chadwick Boseman movie.
Is it a freaking not a documentary, or it's based on
historical drama? No, he plays a cop. It's like the Dark Knight Rises plot. There's a cop and he's trying to catch some bad guy, so he like closes off all the bridges of Brooklyn so no one can escape the city.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd watch that.
Yeah.
That's kind of neat. Lock them in so they can't escape. He's here fucking somewhere.
I think it's his first movie since Black Panther.
Probably.
Not counting, obviously, in-game, but...
That actually sounds interesting.
Or Infinity War.
You're shutting off an entire island just to find one person, the repercussions, but is that guy's bad enough that you can't let him get away? Yeah, I like that. I like that drama.
But does what's the blank of the many outweigh the
needs of the...
Yeah, isn't
the
that
needs
going...
of the many outweigh the needs of the few?
Yeah, isn't that going against that?
That's what I mean. That's where you're getting your drama from. You're inconveniencing so many people by locking them on an island with a murderer.
That's okay. So that's a maybe?
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe?
Maybe for me. That actually sounds kind of interesting.
I'd watch it.
Okay, all right. Man, I wanted to see this one. I forgot to watch it. Creep Show.
Nope.
The Creep Show. Oh, it's scary.
That's
Okay. I was hoping Daniel would be here, but he's not here.
Creep Show, what's it about?
I don't know. You want me to look it up? The plot summary?
No, let's skip it. If it wasn't important enough for you to research it, I'm definitely not going to waste our time by you researching.
Okay. I was hoping Daniel would be here, but the trailer for The Witcher has come out with Henry Cavill. That dude looks fucking jacked.
I say he looks pretty fucking epic.
Oh my god, he looks fucking huge in this, dude. I mean, like you think you think he looked like a Mack truck in Superman, Batman v Superman, walking down the fucking court aisle? This dude is like a fucking barge in this thing, dude.
That has to be lending itself to some of the armor that he's wearing. I think though
he was shirtless.
Oh, I watched a different scene.
Give me a quick rundown on The Witcher. It's based off of a book series, but it's also based off a video game.
Yes.
Okay. give us a quick rundown what all this shit is. Because me and Tyler, as far as I know, me and Tyler don't know shit.
It's basically like Skyrim.
What's Skyrim?
Skyrim is a game in the series called The Elder Scrolls. And you get to play one of many races you're choosing, and you basically just do whatever the fuck you want.
So it's an open sandbox game.
Sort of, yeah. Like, you have a main quest line that you complete to save the world, but literally every time I picked a game, I just ignored that and just did whatever the fuck I wanted.
So it's a Zelda game.
Yes,
where
but
he
a
has
lot
to save
more
the
story
princess?
interaction.
I'm going to punch you in the face.
A lot more interesting storylines.
So
Instead of just going in and grabbing this thing for this guy.
So what is a Witcher? What's a Witcher?
I think a Witcher is just
the cousin
that
of a Watcher.
He hunts eldritch creatures, protects the normal people.
What are eldritch creatures?
We are not in Mobius Dick. The Mobius Dick did not show up in Transform Returns.
No, I'm just being a dick. I really don't know what any of this stuff is.
I honestly have no idea either. I haven't played any of the Witcher games. I just know basically he hunts witches and fairy tale creatures.
What the fuck is that giant spider at the very end? What is that?
Probably just one of the things he's hunting.
Okay, and what's the deal with him drinking? He has some sort of like small thing, and they're constantly like. I even saw that in the video game because everyone's like, they should have just made Witcher 3 into a movie because I guess Witcher 3 graphics were amazing, but there's like constantly he's drinking some sort of potion. Is that something out of the game?
It might be just he's popping health potions.
Okay.
That's like literally a standard in a game like that. You have 50, you forget all food and water, and you just get health potion after health potion after health potion.
It'd be badass to see in a video game movie. Just like someone like just beaten to death and like pulling out like a random like green health potion.
Or he jumps up in the air and hits a box and a bunch of like flowers. Fire? No. I don't. My references to games are old.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Very
I'd like to
very
see,
hipster.
Okay.
What I'd like to see, though, what I think might be cool, is a Super Smash Brothers show where they do like
a Running Man type like they make like. Have you seen the Running Man with Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yes.
Okay, so make it just like that to where like they kidnap like Mario and then they kidnap Waluigi. And then that dude, the game show host, the fuck, he did Family Feud. He was always kissing the ladies.
I know it.
But he's dead. So do Drew Carey's, and then they send him down the tubes, and then they have to fight.
Sub-Zero is now just zero.
So anyway, it's a Netflix show. I don't know nothing about Witcher. I'm not really into this Lord of the Rings stuff, but I want to see Henry Cavill. I guess Henry Cavill is a huge D&D guy. He begged and pleaded and petitioned to play The Witcher, so this is like his dream role. The motherfucker is like the size of a barge now, dude. I don't know.
Do you want to ever figure out what that weird Twitter video was that he posted where it's like him like all still ripped?
And then he's slowly looking up at the camera.
He's wearing like a Krypton lifting team shirt. And then, like, he randomly lifts up, like, a Superman doll and then, like, lowers it back down.
Probably the steroids get into his head.
This was a while ago, but I was just like...
Was that back when he was trying to quell the rumors that he's leaving the Superman role?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. Okay, so it's definitely a C for me. I'm going to check it. I'm going to give it at least one episode.
3.
3 episodes.
3 episodes.
Make me give it 3 episodes.
You have to do 3 episodes to see if you like it or not, because I almost guarantee a Netflix show the first episode's going to be like, all right, who is this guy? What's he doing? Oh, this is kind of slow start. Oh, yeah. Because they expect you to watch the entire series in one go.
Well, it depends, because our next episode is Supernatural, so I have a lot of episodes I got to watch by next Sunday.
Yes.
You only have to watch the first 5 seasons.
Tyler, Witcher? No?
Yeah, I'll watch it.
Okay. Is
it the Harley Quinn?
No, the Dark Crystal Age of Resistance. I like the original Dark Crystal because I like Jim Henson type stuff. It just doesn't seem interesting to me.
I like to see why it got to that point, but when you already know when it gets to that point, how it ends because you've seen Dark Crystal, so you know it gets fixed and all that stuff. So it's like, so this is just a giant ass prequel.
Ooh, is it a prequel that answers a whole lot of questions though?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I'd watch the hell out of that.
Have you seen the original?
No.
Then what?
But it doesn't matter because I hate not knowing things.
Like how did it get to this state? How do they get?
Oh, see, I have to know that. Like the Hunger Games, like I was so pissed off because I had no idea how everything turned out that way.
Apparently, in the books, it explains more.
That doesn't explain all of it. It doesn't explain enough to satisfy me because I read them all.
You read the books too?
Yep.
Oh man, Yeah, Hunger Games was one of those weird tween phases that came out right after Twilight that lasted way too long, in my opinion.
I read it because I was trying to impress a chick in college because she read it. So
Is this the same chick that you watched Lost for?
No, different chick.
Oh, okay.
She was in my it's just like this dumb class where you go and like learn how to write resumes.
Business class?
No, it was I don't know.
Resume 101?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, okay.
So I pirated it and I printed it all off and like read it that way.
I wouldn't.
He got a cease and desist letter from what, Paramount?
Oh, probably.
Was it Paramount?
Probably.
An actual movie studio for pirating. Says if we catch you pirating, you're gonna go to jail.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I think it was Paramount.
I don't know. Probably. I used to just like leave LimeWire up and like go to work and have like 15 movies downloading. I don't do it anymore.
Yeah,
I buy movies. I just bought Shazam and Captain Marvel.
Yes.
Okay, so I may watch this after if I'm still recovering. Like I have complications from the car wreck, being ran over by a car. Other than that, I'm probably not gonna watch Dark Crystal. Age of Resistance. Okay, next.
It looks interesting. If it looks as good as the original, yeah, I'd probably watch it.
Okay, I put this on here for Cody. Steven Universe, the movie.
It seems interesting. They're doing a 2-year time jump.
Did you watch the trailer?
I know basically what happens in it, but yeah.
Never seen it.
Yeah, same here. I am not a fan of this show. I can't wait till it ends. The Walking Dead season 10.
Didn't even bother. I don't even remember the last. I think the last season I watched was like bits and pieces of 3.
But the Grimes family's dead, right? Rick's dead. The other
the
older kid's dead.
Apparently Carl's dead.
Rick's
and
dead.
Apparently Rick's dead.
But the baby's still alive.
That leaves, I think her name's Michonne and the baby.
Oh, who's Michonne?
The black chick that Rick was hooking up with.
Well, that's... Okay, well, all right, fair enough. The comic book just came to an end. Like last month or so. So, yeah, I don't care. The Watchmen. Loved the Watchmen trailer.
Okay, explain to me what the hell is going on in that.
All
I know is that I like that Jeremy Irons is Adrian Veidt.
Right. Okay. I don't know. This is because it's Damon Lindelof, so you know how much you like Damon Lindelof, so you know how much answers you're probably going to get.
Yeah, exactly.
So this is post Watchmen. I believe it's post the movie Watchmen, not post. I think it's post nuclear bomb, Dr. Manhattan nuclear weapon, not crazy alien.
Yeah.
Okay. So
this is supposed to take place after the movie.
Yes. Yeah. So, which I don't understand because Hooded Justice was in the trailer.
Yeah, that's.
But the diner looked like a 1950, so maybe it was like a flashback. I don't know. So anyway,
Well, yeah, and then they was like celebrating Dr. Manhattan.
Well, and then
which is weird. Maybe they're celebrating to pacify him.
Or maybe
like please don't come back and attack us.
Or maybe it was a celebration because it like
we beat him.
It unified everything. I don't know.
But but we don't celebrate Hitler. Like, well, we defeated Hitler.
I don't know because isn't the very end? Isn't there a black guy that says he is Dr. Manhattan?
That guy, but the girl said he lives on fucking Mars. And goes, you cuss a lot.
Okay, I couldn't hear all of it.
Yeah. Okay, so this is what I think, and I'm an idiot, so just take it for what it's worth. I think it's post movie Watchmen. The Rorschach's journal has gotten out. Obviously, the truth has gotten out. But for some reason, Adrian Veidt isn't in jail. They're still.
Did you see what the newspaper said?
What it said? I see. I'm not a pauser guy.
It looks like it said Veidt something dead. So I don't know if he faked it. I don't know if it was talking about the company.
Oh yeah. Okay. But this is what I got. So people use like Anonymous uses Guy Fawkes mask.
Mm-hmm.
They use the Rorschach mask the same way the Anonymous uses Guy Fawkes, and they have what's the right word? Paramilitarized themselves, and they start attacking organized like police. So like the police, the military, they all get attacked.
And the police start wearing those weird yellow.
Yeah, like glittery, not glittery, but like shiny.
Makes me think of Sin City, the Yellow Man.
Yeah, okay. But so anyway,
Well, to protect, like, oh, you're a member of the police department, you better hide your identity or else.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Yeah.
so the cops start wearing superhero outfits because there's that line where it's like we all thought that they were gone, but they were just hibernating.
Yeah.
So this is what Don Johnson. That's who that is.
Oh yeah.
Miami Vice, Crockett or Tubbs?
He's
Crockett. Okay. Anyway, looking for a heartbeat. What was I talking about?
I don't know.
Okay, so these Rorschach people, they paramilitarize themselves like neo-Nazis, I'm assuming, and they start attacking the government, organized control of themselves because they're rebelling. I'm assuming they're using Rorschach's journal as propaganda, and then the cops become super like costumed heroes. But then there's some sort of... So they start attacking each other. And then there's that awesome line by Sigourney Weaver where it's like, what's the difference between a masked vigilante and a masked cop?
Is that Sigourney Weaver?
Sigourney Weaver.
Are you sure?
Yeah, positive. And she goes... So anyway, Sigourney Weaver goes up to that black lady who's dressed up as... I have no idea who she's dressed up as, new character. And she goes... Because she's a cop, but she's a superhero dressed up cop. And Sigourney Weaver comes out of this weird 1950s looking time machine... like a Disney-fied version of the Tartarus. She walks up...
TARDIS, not Tartarus.
Whatever. Walks up and says, hey, do you know what's the difference between a masked vigilante and a masked cop? And the black chick dressed up in an outfit goes, I don't know. And she goes, yeah, I don't either. Meaning that both sides are kind of wrong. And then there's... we see the night owl ship, Hootie. Is that what they call the night owl ship?
No, it's
Archimedes. Yeah, Archimedes. So
Archie.
Archie. So we see the night owl ship. Then we see what's his face as Vite. So maybe he's in hiding.
Maybe.
Or maybe that's a flashback. I don't know. So like the world's in chaos.
She's not in it.
Sigourney Weaver is too.
She is not.
The fuck off, she is too.
No, she's not. She's in the Dark Crystal Age of Resistance.
No, hang on.
Because the person that says that is supposed to be Lori. Bet.
I promise you, it's Sigourney Weaver.
Are you sure?
No, you're putting doubts in my.
Are you positive?
No, not anymore.
Are you positive sure?
Not anymore.
There's a dude named Panda.
Oh man, maybe I'm wrong.
Oh no!
It's never happened before.
Oh no! He's wrong.
Man, I am wrong. I could have fucking swore that was Sigourney Weaver. Looked like her though, didn't it?
Oh, Mothman's in this.
Which one? The Mothman or the one that went crazy?
I would assume the one that went crazy.
Who's the one that looks like Batman with guns?
I have no idea.
But anyway, so at the end, at the festival, so they're talking about how Dr. Manhattan lives on Mars, and you see Manhattan on Mars, and it looks like either he destroyed his home or we nuked his. Did you see that? Looks like we nuked his facility on Mars, or he blew it up. I don't know.
I just assumed it was the scene where the Crystal Palace.
No, that was like a pilot, but this was like a Osama bin Laden looking structure. So anyway, then at the end you see a man in a suit walking, and he bends down to pick up the Dr. Manhattan mask, but it's the blue hand.
Oh,
so
I didn't see all of it.
Yeah, so I'm digging this. I mean, I'm an idiot, and I'm not as smart as Damon Lindelof, but it looks.
God, he fucking drives. I like him, and I like the stuff that he does, but it fucking drives me nuts.
So this is definitely a watch for me.
I'll watch it.
So you'll watch Watchmen.
I will.
Who watches The Watchmen?
Adam watches The Watchmen. Okay. I'm a little disappointed now that Sigourney Weaver's not in it. I fucking could have swore that was Sigourney Weaver.
Because it's supposed to be. Because her name's Lori Blake, and I'm like, who the fuck's Lori Blake?
But I
thought
thought it was Sigourney Weaver because she was originally supposed to be Sally Jupiter.
I will give you this. It does look like Sigourney Weaver.
Man, gonna watch that for the show. Preacher season 4, didn't watch it because I'm a huge Preacher fan, and I haven't been able to watch the show. I haven't been able to watch the show since season 2.
They had a long hiatus.
Why?
Oh, I don't know. It just seems like Preacher's been on. Oh,
4 years.
Oh, I've got to catch up on it.
This is the final season. I didn't watch it because I haven't watched anything since, because I have not been able to go back. I like the show so much, I'm probably just going to wait till the entire series is on Blu-ray. I mean, I like the show that much. I'll probably just end up doing that.
I like the first few episodes I've seen, but I haven't caught up with it.
It seemed very interesting to me. I just don't know if I have a platform where I can watch it.
Hulu.
Yeah, I don't have Hulu.
Oh.
I mean, it's got an Irish vampire, an Irish stoned out of his mind, drunk vampire. It's got.
I know this. You guys talked it up a
Oh,
lot.
okay.
We did an episode where we talked a bunch about Preacher.
Okay, I'm sorry. And then there's another. I don't know shit about this. I just put this on here because I thought maybe you guys were interested. There's another show called Next, NEXT.
Isn't that Nicolas Cage movie?
No.
Oh.
Well, that's
yeah,
that's not the.
I didn't watch it because I thought it was like the same basic plot as that.
Let me look it up real quick. Let me get off the Sigourney Weaver page.
Porn page?
Super fan page, which he's the dev of.
Gotcha.
The Nicolas Cage thing came up.
Yeah, it's probably going to come up for a while.
Okay. A former tech CEO joins a Homeland cybersecurity agent to stop the emergence of a rogue artificial intelligence.
I'd probably have to watch the trailer.
So technology gone wrong.
Yeah.
Terminator.
Yeah.
Speaking of Terminator, there's a new Terminator movie supposed to be coming out.
Dark Fate. Yeah, they kind of showed some clips and stuff from it. I don't really have any interest in that franchise anymore. I don't care. I mean, Linda Ham, awesome. She's back, great, but I don't.
Dude, if
care
you want
about
to
that
see
franchise anymore.
a Terminator movie that needs to be made, watch How It Should Have Ended. Terminator. They blend. They're like, the only way to stop the Terminators, we have to go back in time and kill the man who invented time travel. And it's Doc Brown.
Oh yeah.
it's they like blend both movies. And it's hilarious. It's like Marty McFly giving the John Connor Terminator Salvation speech where he's like, "We're all dead." It's amazing.
All right. Star Trek Picard. Cody's our local residential Star Trek fan.
I like Next Generation. And yeah, it seems interesting. It's got Picard, and I think I saw the live data, so I'm happy. If I get more of the old cast, it'd make me even more happier.
So what's the deal? So that chick, she's a Borg? Because they show the cube.
I don't know if she is a Borg, but if they're showing the Borg, we're going to have fucking Borg. Because we already got her, and then we have 7 of 9, which is just a big, like, what the fuck? That's amazing. From Voyager.
Is she a former Borg?
She is a former Borg.
Okay. And but what's the girl? What's the deal with the girl? Because they talk about how
she's a new character. She's not something from anything of the Star Trek series I've ever seen.
Does Professor X still look good as Picard?
He looks like what he should look like in that time frame.
Because he doesn't age.
Because when he's like, engage, it looks like his teeth are about ready to fall out. Because he's like, you know how people talk when they've got dentures? Yeah, because he says, engage, but it looks like his teeth are gotten ready. And also, I watched that several times, and when he talks about how Data committed that sacrifice to save him, in my head I'm like, Data, what have you done?
I knew there was going to be a Logan reference.
Do your best, Data, what have you done?
Data, what have you done?
Now, Tyler, you do it, but do it like as your dentures are falling out.
I can't.
Come on.
No, because now I'm trying to...
I'm watching Tyler. He's actually like trying to get his teeth to come out.
I'm just going to like rip them out.
Okay.
I'm that dedicated.
Okay. All right. Anything else on Star Trek Picard?
If that is seriously if they do nothing but each episode has a different team member from the show, yeah, I'd be fucking down for it. See Worf.
I'm gonna
the fucking
That was Daniel's nickname at work.
Worf.
Yeah.
Why?
Because of the chick that named him that, he's just tall and just always looks pissy.
Oh, okay.
I am not a married man. And then the biggest thing, if they bring in John Q. Delancey as Q again, that's gonna be just fucking amazing.
What if they bring in Terry O'Quinn? He was in Star Trek.
I don't want that. I want Q.
Do you know on Lost when he's like Boone or someone was talking, or maybe it was Charlie talking about Star Trek, and Locke's like, I've never seen an episode. It's supposed to be a joke because he's in the show.
I didn't know he was in the show.
It's probably going to be a skip for me because I need violence, and I only really like the J.J. Abrams movies.
There's going to be violence. It's a redoing of Star Trek. Yeah, there's going to be violence.
But I thought Star Trek was all about peace and technology and shit.
Literally, in one of the Star Trek Next Generation movies, he literally goes on a holodeck. Picard does, because there's Borgs coming. They adapt to phasers, so he gets a holographic Tommy gun and just shoots the fuck out of them.
But I thought the prime directive was just to observe, not interfere.
If something's, primitive species, if they get to a certain point and they fight you, you're allowed to fight back.
See, I thought the whole point of Star Trek was that they've reached a point in the universe to where there was no need for violence, and that was the big deal about the Borgs and the Klingons because they were still a warring faction.
No, the Klingons they managed to reach some sort of peace with. The Borg you will never reach a peace with because they are trying to assimilate everyone.
Okay, so it's a no for me. Sorry, Cody.
I don't care what you do. I'm going to still have fun with it.
Tyler?
I know nothing about Star Trek.
Okay, so I want to ask your guys' opinion on this next one. This one is like fucking the internet is going crazy. Cats.
No.
It didn't seem so. I mean, I'm not going to see it because I don't like musicals, but it didn't look weird. It looked like what the musical was supposed to be.
I didn't even watch it. I know that people are all up in arms about it. I don't know about what.
Apparently, they look creepy as fuck.
Because they're human beings dressed as cats.
They were creepy as fucking every single thing that I've ever seen about.
Why do these cats have human tits? Because they're human females in cat suits. What are you going to do? Lop off their boobs?
Like, I don't know. That's just what
multiple nipples? Do cats have multiple nipples?
Yes.
Female cats do.
I've got nipples. Can you milk me? Name that movie.
Fokker Meets Parents.
There you go.
Okay. So it's definitely a no. I don't like Taylor Swift.
She's in it?
Yeah.
Ooh, I might watch it.
I think all like Billy Eichner's in it. The dude that does singing karaoke in the car is in it.
James Gordon?
Yeah.
That's cool. I like it when he does movies.
Idris Elba's in it.
You sold me on Taylor Swift.
Dame Julie Dent's in it. Who is wearing a fur coat? So it's like, is it just like her fur wrapped up, or she kill someone and put the... Anyway, okay, so yeah, it's no for me.
That's part of the mystery.
Okay, anything on trailers? Any trailers I forgot or anything y'all want to talk about before I move on to the next section?
The Arrowverse?
Talk about the Arrowverse?
Harley Quinn.
You can fuck off. Arrowverse.
I did that just so you'd say that.
Bring up the Arrowverse.
The Flash had one. I have no idea what's going on in Flash. They've got the dude that played Mohinder Suresh from Heroes as the new big villain.
Blood or something, right? Blood drip or...
I have no idea. It's like... The very last line is there will be no more death ever, and like his eyes turn black.
Let me guess. It's an evil version of the Flash.
Probably.
Someone who runs really fast.
Probably. I don't know. Supergirl season 5. Everyone's throwing a fit because she changed her outfit.
Okay. I did not know this. You know how much I like celebrity nudes, right?
Yeah, you didn't know she's been naked?
I didn't know this. Not only has she been naked, she's got like explicit sex photos that got leaked on the internet. So everyone's like, oh yeah, you got a problem wearing a Supergirl skirt, but you sure don't mind fucking on camera and having it leak on the internet. And I was like, whoa, what is this? So click. It's like, huh, how did this elude me? Anyway, I like the outfit. I think it looks cool.
I liked either one of them.
I mean, it's like, what? This is like a progression. She does this in the comics as well, where she goes to a more mature suit.
Yeah, it's not like
cool. It looks cool.
Yeah, I mean, she wasn't wearing like a what was it in Justice League? It was like a baby Superman white shirt.
Yeah, it's not a Power Girl shirt.
Yeah,
or outfit.
Oh man, Arrow.
And then Brandon Routh returning as Superman.
Yep, he's supposed to be Superman.
So Tyler sent that to me. I'm like, that ain't gonna fucking happen. And then I actually read it, and I was like, oh yeah, never mind. I thought he was gonna do he was coming in. They were casting him in the new DC universe or something.
No, he's a great Atom, but
thank you.
Shut up.
Okay.
And then basically the whole entire Arrow was the lead up to Crisis, because I'm guaranteed that that's when they're going to kill off Oliver Queen.
Is he going to punch reality?
I don't know, but I want to know if they're going to bring in the Anti-Monitor.
Because the Monitor's in there.
Yeah, because he's like, it's someone that's even more powerful than I am. And I'm like, okay. So it'll be interesting.
Because the Anti-Monitor's always causes the Crisis, right?
Yeah.
Or at least 90% of them. The Anti-Monitor's the reason for all the comic book events. Crisis. Wasn't he the... So what was the first one? Crisis on Infinite Earths?
Crisis on Infinite Earths.
He was the cause. Crisis... What was the other one? There was 3 crises, right?
There was Crisis. There was Final Crisis.
And Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Yeah. Identity Crisis doesn't count.
No.
I'm just thinking of all the ones named Crisis.
Because I think in the Anti-Monitor was the cause of all of them, right?
I have no idea.
The Anti-Monitor, yeah, it's been a while since... Man, that was the first comic book I ever bought was Crisis on Infinite Earths. And you're like, are you sure you want to get this? I'm like, yep.
Yeah.
I was like, I was like 10.
It was a daunting read. Okay, so anything else?
I think that's all I watched.
Cody?
He's
going through his phone. Hang on.
Looking up porn.
Apparently it's something with Supernatural.
Fuck Supernatural. Okay, so...
Restoring the car?
Fuck Supernatural. Okay, now, going to... So Kevin Feige announced Marvel Phase 4.
Yes.
Okay, so according to Hollywood Reporter, here is Marvel Phase 4. May 21st, 2020, we'll be getting Black Widow, directed by Kate Shorthand.
So are we assuming that that's either a different Black Widow or it's
Scarlett Johansson. It's apparently... they even said when the time period was. Hang on. Continue talking while.
Did you know? Apparently, in the comics, she's as old as Steve Rogers.
Yeah,
she takes.
She's got superhero the super serum.
Yeah, she's basically got the Russian version of it.
Damn Russians.
I think that's what they was trying to do with the gray hair that she's actually been dyeing all these years, and the reason it was gray because she just stopped taking care of it while she was on the run.
When she have gray hair?
It was blonde hair.
It was blonde?
Yeah, it was blonde hair.
I thought it was white.
No, well, that was my favorite hair.
No. That blonde hair was horrible.
I like how they addressed it when it was half that and half another color.
Now when it's blonde in real life, it's good. But that haircut was horrible. Her first one in Iron Man 2 was perfect.
Well,
great
shit,
hair.
I know I read it. I can't. The article I brought up isn't
making it sound like a prequel.
It is. It's not. Yeah, it's not post end game. I think it's.
Now, do you think that they're going to have the Winter Soldier in it?
No,
because
the Winter Soldier's got his own thing going on. We'll get to that.
No. But I'm saying because she knows about the Winter Soldier in Civil War.
Yeah, because you see this, he shot me from 3 miles away through another person.
What? I don't remember that.
Yeah, when the Captain America Winter Soldier. Yeah, she's like, I've heard legends about him, and I think I got shot by him once.
Yeah, and then I was watching something where it was a breakdown when she's in the car with Steve and Sam. If you watch it, she pushes them both out of the way before the bullets come. I don't know. It looked really cool.
Okay. Next up, speaking of Winter Soldier, on Disney Plus, fall 2020, we were getting The Falcon and Winter Soldier. Not Michael B. Jordan. The Falcon, the guy.
I can't remember his name.
Anthony Mackie.
Yeah.
He went up on stage holding the shield.
So then he's not Falcon anymore.
And then Baron Zemo came on the Jumbotron or whatever, and he delivered a message that stated he was going to see them all real soon. But it didn't say if it was Baron Zemo's Balaclava or non-Balaclava. I don't know.
So Star of the Masters of Evil.
So what do you guys think? Black Widow's cool. I like Black Widow. She's one of her. I'll go see it. I'm not sure about the Falcon and Winter Soldier. So.
No, it sounds like a weird buddy cop movie.
Okay.
It's supposed to be like a TV series.
Yeah, on Disney Plus.
I'll watch it because it'll be on Disney.
It'll be like a 6-episode mini. I don't think it's going to go on forever. I think it's just going to be like a 6-episode miniseries or something like that.
So like an extended movie.
Yeah. And then following that, we got the Internals, November 6, 2020. Cast includes Angelina Jolie as Thena, Richard Madden as Icarus, Kumail Nanjiani, Brian Tyree Henry, I guess, Selma Big Boobs Hayek as Ajax, Leah McDowell, and Don Lee as Gilgamesh.
I know nothing about the Eternals.
I don't either.
I don't either.
I thought Keanu Reeves was going to be in the Eternals.
He might still be. I don't know.
Okay. He should play the one above all.
No, they should have had. That should have been Stanley's final cameo as him as the one above all.
Okay.
That would have been the best way to end it.
I love crazy space shit, so I'm definitely going to be down for the Eternals. I hope they don't go goofy like Guardians of the Galaxy, because I like Guardians of the Galaxy, but I don't want everything to be
Guardians
of the Galaxy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it doesn't have to be dead serious and gritty like I like my stuff, but it doesn't have to be James Gunn style humor either.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what about you? You digging it or?
I'll watch it. Yeah.
I have to get more information about it. I know nothing about the Eternals. It's something that looks like they're willing to put money behind. So
well, yeah, they got Jolie Hayek and Selma Hayek. Those are all some pretty big players.
I like Richard Madden. I think he's a good actor.
Why do I know that name?
Game of Thrones.
Next up, February 12th, 2021, we get Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. We have Simu Liu as Shang-Chi and Tony Leung as the real Mandarin. We're getting the real Mandarin. Directed by Destin Daniel Cretton. I'm super stoked because I wonder if we're going to get Fing Fang Foom.
I don't know.
Fing Fang Foom's a dragon.
Isn't that the one that Iron Fist has to kill?
No.
No?
He kills a dragon, but that's not Fing Fang Foom.
Oh, okay. I know almost nothing about Marvel.
Yeah, I don't know anything about Shang-Chi. I know the Mandarin's supposed to be a Iron Man villain, though. So
Yeah,
it's got me wondering if Shang-Chi's going to be able to deal with the 10 rings of the Mandarin.
Is it because isn't that the whole point? Is Iron Man is science and the Mandarin was magic?
No, it was alien tech. I thought the rings were
I have no
tech.
idea.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought that was the whole point. It was supposed to be science versus maybe I'm wrong.
But no, I'm super stoked because if they're going to do Shang-Chi, that means they might have the balls to do oddball characters. So that's cool. I kind of wish DC would do that. I'm super excited. I will definitely see this. I know nothing about Shang-Chi, but I want to see.
Yeah, and you don't like Asians.
And I don't like Asians. That's not true. And but I want to see the real Mandarin, and I really hope Fing Fang Foom's in it. Next up, this is the dumbest title in the world. Disney Plus Spring 2021. We get WandaVision. It takes place after Endgame as Wanda Maximoff deals with the loss of her partner, Vision. Captain Marvel character Monica Rambeau, who was a child in that film, will appear as an adult and be played by Teyonah Parris, I guess. I could care less. I mean, I don't know. I
know there's still more to go, but I think I don't know about Phase 4. To me, I don't know. You set up this 10-year long saga of movies that culminated from everything I've read and the clips that I've seen. This beautiful ending. I just don't know how they can. And maybe Disney and Feige can make it keep going, but to me,
the bubble's eventually gonna pop.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying, from what you said, the only one that really sounds good is Black Widow.
Okay. Not even the Eternals?
Oh, yeah. The
crazy
the
off the wall space shit?
The Eternal. If you set something outside, that story, the Infinity Gauntlet story arc, then yeah. But, I mean, other than that, WandaVision.
I want to see giant space characters the size of fucking Galactus to, where, planets are like the size of their fingernails. I want to see what that looks like cinematically.
Did you ever watch the Thanos versus Darkseid battle? I learned so much about Darkseid in that.
Yeah, I did. But I don't remember anything about it. I'll rewatch it. Really Cody, thoughts on WandaVision? Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm good. It sounds interesting, but it's a Disney Plus series, so I'm just thinking cash grab of all those ones.
Man, you're all about it. Okay.
No, I'm just saying it's like, oh, we got our own streaming service. We need stuff to put on it.
This one, I don't think any of the Disney Plus shit's going to do well. I don't think the Hawkeye one, or not the Hawkeye, the
Captain America and Falcon, or Winter Soldier and Falcon.
I don't think that's going to do well. I really don't think WandaVision's going to do well. This one, I think, is going to be Loki, Disney Plus, spring 2021. Feige revealed that this will feature the 2012 version of the character who in Endgame stole an Infinity Stone, but it will take place after Endgame. Part of the mystery is where he's been and what he's been up to. Because I think Tom Hiddleston has such a huge fan base behind him, and people love Loki.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'll watch it. Like I said, I don't know anything about it. I'm still on the fence about the whole Phase 4.
No, okay.
I'd love to be proven wrong, but I just don't know.
How are you side saddling it, or is like the fence going right up the crotch where you got one leg on one side,
It's
one
like
leg on
right up the crotch, just straddling both
chain
sides.
link or picket?
Picket.
Oh my god!
I want to know more about the plot before I decide.
It features the 2012 version.
Yeah, you told me that, but what else?
Part of the mystery is where he's been and what he's been up to.
Yeah, I want to know that.
Oh, okay. All right. This one I'm super stoked for because I like the first one. I like the actor. Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, May 7th, 2021. Olsen's Scarlet Witch will appear in the film, and her series WandaVision will lead into the movie. Filmmaker Scott Derrickson is returning, which I fucking love his scary movies.
So we're going to learn about chaos magic.
Oh, fuck yeah. And it's described as Marvel's first scary movie, which later on I'm going to let you know it's not going to be the only Marvel scary movie, as Feige announced.
Blade.
Yeah. So I'm super stoked. Definitely going to see this. I like Doctor Strange a lot, mainly because I don't know shit about him, so I just kind of like it. I just kind of like that. Cody?
Interesting. Yeah, I want to see more Doctor Strange. Like, have you seen the video where he could have just taken Thanos on by himself?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, like he basically do everything the Infinity Stone can. Infinity Stones can, so he could have literally just ended the battle himself, but that would have fucked something up, so he had to let Iron Man die and shit.
No, he fucking deserves to die.
Thanks for spoiling
that. Oh, come
that.
on. You fucking knew Iron Man died.
Me. Everybody knows by now. If not for me, somebody else would have already spoiled it.
Every person in the world knew Iron Man was going to die before the movie even came out.
Oh, yeah.
They ruined it as soon as they did the Spider-Man movie trailer.
Yeah.
Okay, next up, Disney Plus, summer 2021. We get What If. Jeffrey Wright voicing the all-seeing Watcher. A number of MCU actors will reprise their roles. I don't know if it's going to be animated, I guess.
I would watch that.
Yeah, I like the idea behind it. It's just so amazing.
Do you think they're going to do Captain Werewolf? What's it? Werewolf Cap?
I doubt they do that.
It's a What If, though.
I wouldn't put it past them to do Hydra Cap and make that a What If.
Are they okay? So that's a good question. Are they going to do really oddball What Ifs? Like if they're going to do off the wall What Ifs, I'm down. But if they're going to do, what if Uncle Ben knocked the gun out of the guy's hand and he was never killed? Like that's fucking lame.
What if they do the Spider-Man where he grows the extra fucking arms?
But that actually happened.
No, I know.
But that's an actual character, though. That's not a doppelganger. That's an actual character. That's not a What If. Like that character exists.
What if that actually happened? Oh, okay. What if they do Bagman?
Oh, the
bombastic Bagman.
Yeah. Okay, I'm hit or miss on this. You guys seem like you're down for it. If they do like all, I'll probably pick and choose which ones I watch.
I like that because it makes me think of Elseworlds, and that's what I wish DC had the balls to do.
Yeah. Well, they're kind of doing that on their end. Well, of course, it has to be a Batman Elseworlds, but they're doing Red Sun, which Who fucking knew they weren't going to do Red Sun? Everyone's been begging for Red Suns forever. So.
Amazing story.
Are they doing Red Sun? Are they doing it the animated?
Oh yeah, that's the only thing that DC's good at this point is animated.
Yeah, I love the DC animated movieverse.
But it's all Batman shit.
No, it's mostly Batman shit because he's popular.
I know. I mean, I like Batman a lot. More than most. I'm not the diehard. I mean, I don't know what's in every pocket of his utility belt, but I'm a huge Batman fan. I'm fucking tired of watching Batman shit, dude.
I don't know, but I was super excited when they brought in Ragman in the Arrowverse.
Yeah?
Oh.
I love...
Is he truly mystical, Ragman?
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. See, I like that. DC's got a whole bunch of weird, fucked up characters I wish they'd use.
You know his powers and stuff, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know?
I don't know what they specifically are.
Basically, his suit is made of a bunch of rags, which are people's souls.
Isn't he in the Secret Six, Ragman? Or am I thinking of Ragdoll? Is there a Ragdoll character?
Yes.
Maybe he's in the Secret Six. Anyway, go ahead.
Well, basically, his suit is made up of people who have sinned or need redemption, and his suit takes damage for him, and then once it's taken enough damage to redeem them, the piece of the suit falls up and they go to heaven.
Okay, all right. Hawkeye, Disney Plus, fall 2021 will feature the fan favorite comic book character Katie Bishop, a young version of the Archer. I don't know. It hits fall 2021. The theme of the show will be Hawkeye, a superhero with no superpowers, teaching someone else how to be a superhero with no superpowers.
So Batman.
So Jeremy Renner is going to be in it. I forgot the part.
So are the only ones that are coming to theaters is that Black Widow and the Eternals?
Doctor Strange. Shang-Chi. Okay. Now, would you guys watch that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, if it leads into Young Avengers, yeah.
So none of these really shocked me, right? The title for Multiverse of Madness was kind of cool, kind of shocked me. This one shocked me.
Thor?
November 5th, 2021, Thor, Love and Thunder. Directed by Taiki Waititi, Natalie Portman will return to the franchise as a female Thor, with the story taking its cues from the recent comics penned by Jason Aaron.
So we're getting female Thor.
They're doing Unworthy Thor. Well, the Unworthy Thor storyline. That's kind of cool. I mean, I'm not all that excited about it because I don't like the humor, and Taiki, whatever the fuck his name is, Waititi, his movies are more humor based, but I think it's kind of cool that they're going to do alternate versions of the heroes. Like, that's cool. Natalie Portman, I guess, has come out to be kind of a bitch, so I'm surprised that they got her back.
Yeah, I saw the clip where she came up on stage and he gave her Mjolnir, and she was just kind of like, yeah,
because I guess she was like really mean to Keira Knightley on Phantom Menace, like really fucking mean to Keira Knightley. Yeah, like so mean that George Lucas cut a lot of her lines out of Attack of the Clones because she was such a fucking bitch.
See, I didn't know any of that.
I forgot. So I'm excited that they're gonna do like the Unworthy story with the female Thor. That's cool. I'm probably not gonna see it because it's probably gonna have humor in it. Like overabundance of humor,
yeah,
so I'm not really.
I liked Ragnarok, but there were way too many funny moments. Like when I'm fine with funny moments, but there should have been like some things that stayed serious.
Like in the beginning when he's like, hang on, and he's on the chain. He's like, he's talking to Surtur, and he starts to roll. Like one time's fine.
Yeah,
that's funny. But they did like 3 times, I think. Well, hang on, I'm coming back around.
Yeah,
like that's fucking dumb.
Like when he kept throwing the ball and hitting himself in the face when he was trying to break the glass.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, we all know what's going to happen. Just please don't do it. Let him have one good moment.
Okay. At the end of the panel, Feige also announced films he didn't have time to talk about, such as Black Panther 2, Captain Marvel 2, a Fantastic Four flick, and a mysterious movie about mutants that he couldn't talk about.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, well, let me get no. Also unveiled was the casting for Blade. I'm going to fucking butcher this. Mahershala Ali. That's not right.
It's not Wesley Snipes?
No, it's Cottonmouth from Luke Cage. He played Cottonmouth in Luke Cage.
Never watched Luke Cage.
Okay. Well, anyway, so Doctor Strange isn't going to be the only horror movie in the MCU. So, anything on MCU Phase 4 other than I'm not.
What happened to the Guardians movie? Is that not part of Phase 4?
Doesn't sound like it. 2022, I think.
Because I thought Thor was supposed to be in the Guardians movie.
Yeah.
Because James Gunn was rehired to do it, and he's doing the Suicide Squad right now. So they're waiting until he's done with that.
So we're gonna have a Thor movie, then the Guardians movie. That's not gonna make sense.
But it's female Thor.
So it's gonna be completely female Thor, no Chris Hemsworth at all.
He was on stage with him, Tessa Thompson, Natalie Portman. So I'm assuming he has some kind of
I don't know
role in it.
But as far as Phase 4. I will see Black Widow. I want to see the Eternals a lot. I'm really excited about Shang-Chi. Doctor Strange. Other than that, I don't.
I'm kind of on edge. I mean, Black Widow, yes. Eternals, yes. Doctor Strange, yes. The ones on Hulu Plus, Disney Plus. I'm kind of like if
Disney probably owns Hulu.
If they do.
Oh.
If you don't want to put it out there in like mainstream theaters, then there's something that you're not too confident about.
True, but the Daredevil Netflix shit. Well, the first season was really good. They got kind of formulaic really quick, but that stuff was like legitimately good.
Yeah, but Netflix doesn't have the authority. I don't think they can put anything in theaters.
No, but what I'm saying is, like, you can, just because they're going to a streaming service doesn't mean they don't have faith in it.
I don't know.
Cody?
I'm just on it. Like, I wanted more information about some of those Disney Plus series before I can, like I say, put any faith in them. Like, they're just going to be basically what you can do in the end credit scenes of major motion pictures. What's the point in them? Or, like, as the side running gags, what they've been doing in the movies. Like, because Hulk's had a whole lot of development where you've seen his entire storyline in, like, 5 different movies so far.
That's a legal thing, though, because they can't make a Hulk standalone film. Kind of like the Sony Spider-Man thing. It's not Sony. I don't remember who it is, but it's like...
Oh, really? I
Yeah.
don't know Hulk. They couldn't make a Hulk standalone film.
Yeah.
How are they doing Spider-Man?
Because Sony and Marvel came to an agreement.
Okay.
I really hope Shang-Chi does good, because that means they're going to have faith in like some of the lesser-known characters. So I think that's cool. Okay, real quick, Cody's is in pain, so we're going to move on. I put this up here for you two, mainly you. Game of Thrones panel. Did you watch it?
I did not. I've
Okay.
not had time to watch all the panels.
So the writers and the showrunners like, look, we're going to come to Comic-Con. We're going to answer all your questions. We're going to defend the final season. Like a day before, they're like, we're not coming.
Yeah. Smart idea.
So anyway, but the cast of Gotcha Girl came on stage and they thanked the audience for the years of viewership as well as defending the last season. Arya Stark was there.
Yeah.
She
apparently, there was some theory that she shot down. I don't know what it was. It's on my watch later list for YouTube.
The sister
Sansa?
sister fucker.
Oh, Alfie?
No.
Jaime Lannister?
Costi.
Oh, Nikolai Castor-Waldau?
Yeah, he was there. The dude in the wheelchair, the new Game of Thrones.
Isaac Hempstead, right?
The dude in the wheelchair. Bran, thank you. And I don't remember who. The fat dude. Who wrote the book?
George R.R. Martin?
No. I'm sorry. In the story.
In
the story.
Samuel Tarly.
Yeah, I know who George R.R. Martin is. Okay, so anyway.
Well, you kept going like this, like a beard motion.
He has a beard on the panel.
Oh,
sorry.
okay.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Cody's in a lot of pain.
I'm not in pain. We're good. Go.
Okay. So, Castor-Waldau, whatever. This is what he had to say.
Just call him Jamie. That's what everybody calls him now.
Okay, Jamie Lannister is what he said. It was surprising the absurdity of the online petition, commenting on an online movement for HBO to redo the final season of the series. Of course, HBO is going to change the whole thing because that's the power of the internet. Every season there was a huge controversy, from Ned Stark to the Red Wedding. Obviously, the end. ... I feel so lucky. I don't think he said ...
I hope not.
I feel so lucky to have met so many people, fans, fans, realizing that this show brought so many people together. When it comes to an end, it's going to piss you off no matter what because it's the end, and that's all right. If you hated the ending or you loved it, that's great. Just don't call people names. Who were they calling people names?
Oh yeah, like if you typed in like worst writers, then
they were calling the showrunner names.
Yeah,
okay.
DB Benioff and Weiss or whatever the hell their names are. I mean, my thing is yes. When I first saw it, I was like, "This is the worst fucking finale I've ever seen in my entire life." Looking back at it now, I'm like, okay, it's a lot of shit to wrap up. You're not gonna make everyone happy. It could have been way worse.
What is the island?
It's a piece of Mogo.
Please stop. If you need help, we will get you help. The island needs to be out of your mind.
Okay.
It's Mogo.
I don't know who it was because I read the article. I don't remember who it was, but someone came on after one of the cast came on and said, "Man, I'm really sorry for starting that petition." I don't remember what cast member it was. Okay, so Cunningham. This is what he had to say. Who's Cunningham?
Oh, you left out him. That's he plays Davos.
Who's
Seaworth? The guy that's missing like the top parts of his fingers.
Because he basically saved a guy's life, but he was still committing smuggling, so
He cut off the top of his
okay.
fingers.
He said, "You have to remember, it's a metaphor for life," added Cunningham. "It's not arriving at the end that's the point. It's the journey. I started in season 2 when it was starting to create lives, to watch it grow, ... The reason you're here
Did
is
you say ...
I think he did.
Oh.
The reason you're here is you recognize the amount of love we had from making this. We were on this journey together. We never knew how big this was going to get. All of us feel absolutely blessed to have been part of it. We're all huge fans of the show. You have to be. It's beautiful storytelling. I was blessed to be a part of it." So anyway, there's also video footage of Coster, Walt, Jamie saying some it was an all right finale, and everyone's like boo, and then he's like, "Just my opinion." And then apparently everyone's making a big deal because they put like coffee cups on the table for them guys.
Oh yeah.
But I think everyone had coffee cups, but everyone's like, anyway. Okay, so anything on that real quick?
No.
Okay, so moving on to miscellaneous Comic-Con stuff.
Oh, we didn't talk about that awesome Harley Quinn trailer.
You can fuck off. Is that the one voiced by Kaylee Cuoco?
Yeah, I want to see it because Lake Bell's in it, and Lake Bell's awesome.
What do I know Lake Bell from?
She's a voice actress.
I like it because it seems like they're going to be doing the hijinks where she's interacting with a lot of the Rogues Gallery and stuff. And that seems fun because I just saw one scene where she's having drinks with Clayface and another person who I have no idea. And they just...
My thing is, I don't have the issue with Harley Quinn that Adam does, but this seems like DC's version of a cash grab.
Yeah.
This seems like they're like, well, fuck, Deadpool did really good. We're gonna make Harley Quinn swear a whole lot.
Fucking stupid.
I mean, I don't have a problem with the character.
If he's popular, do it. Money will come because nerds come.
All over their face, neck, and chest. That's like the dirtiest thing you've ever said on this show.
I didn't say it right.
Okay. Hulu announced its Veronica Mars revival season. Veronica Mars is back again.
For like the third
Guess
time.
who's back? Veronica Mars is back. She let the dogs out. Is that how that song goes?
Who's Veronica Mars?
Kristen Bell.
That detective show that was popular when I was in high school. I've never seen a single
So
episode.
hipster show, got it.
No, I don't like it. It was around during Buffy, right? When
So
Buffy
it's amazing, so we all must watch it.
I've heard good things. Mom likes it. Mom was watching it the other day.
Watch it. Apparently, it's like the revival season. Is it already out?
I don't know. She's watching Veronica Mars. I think so because who did J. Jonah Jameson in the Sam Raimi Spider-Man?
Oh shit!
He played Gordon in
because he was in it, and either he doesn't age or he always looks that old.
That's all I want in the new MCU. That's all I want in Spider movies. If they could get him, he is.
You've seen
I have.
Okay, never mind. Though.
He is.
Do you want to know?
Yes.
know.
If it is, oh my god.
Do you want to know the final credits of Spider-Man: Far From Home?
Yes.
Okay, so there's a dailybugle.net, which is like an Alex Jones type show. Do you know who Alex Jones is?
No.
He's this guy that like he's on scene. I don't know what he's on, but he's like he rants and raves about he's like the fucking government's on this and that. He's like one of those guys that yells and screams and everything. So dailybugle.net has an Alex Jones type show, and guess who hosts it? J. Jonah Jameson. And guess who's portraying J. Jonah Jameson?
I don't know.
I gotta look it up because I can't think of his name.
We don't know his
It
name.
would have been really dramatic if I had his name.
If you would have remembered it.
Oh god, it's amazing.
Hang on.
Oh, I love it.
God, what is
He
it?
was. There are people that are born to play roles, and he was born to be.
But here's the thing. So they don't know. No one knows if it was just thrown in there as like, remember this guy? This was like your favorite part of the Raimi franchise because he doesn't have the hair. It's.
Oh my God! What takes you so long?
Oh, I got one hand.
God damn it! Just take a break, Adam, with the other.
J.K.
hand.
Simmons. J.K.
Jeez,
Simmons.
I just got it. By the time it took him to do all that,
J.K. Simmons. So anyway, he's up there ranting and raving because Mysterio puts out a video and demasks Peter Parker.
Oh my god! So he is
Thanks for
officially
spoiling
Iron Man.
that shit.
He's officially what?
He's officially Iron Man now.
He's been officially outed as Spider-Man.
Yeah. So basically, they did the Iron Man. I am Spider-Man.
Well, no, he didn't do that. He was tricked by Mysterio. He didn't.
You're telling me Mysterio was a bad guy the whole time?
Yes. You want to know who Mysterio was? Do you want to know?
He was a Stark employee.
Do you want to know?
Yeah.
He was a pissed off Stark employee he's not from an alternate dimension. He's from this dimension, and they used the technology from Captain America: Civil War to create the holograms.
Didn't they have a scene where Nick Fury's the man on the wall?
No, Nick Fury. So the Nick Fury in the movie is actually the Skrull from Captain Marvel, and the actual Nick Fury's up in space, maybe setting up Sword.
So Skrull's been alive this entire time.
They don't know. They don't know how long this Skrull's been Captain or has been Nick Fury. No one knows. But at this point, Fury
is that Skrull dead?
No, he's still alive. He survived. Maria Hill and Nick Fury are Skrulls, but we don't know when they became Skrulls.
So we're thinking they Captain Marveled it and like, hey, you want to help us out? We'll help you out. Like.
Well, I don't know. All they said was he's up in space, so he's off world or whatever. So
we'll probably figure that out in Captain Marvel too.
Yeah. So anyway,
I liked her hair in Endgame. She had good hair in Endgame.
Which one?
Captain Marvel. Well, yeah, which one? The wig, the bad wig, the short hair, the wig,
short hair,
the wig,
the short hair.
When
she came back and she's like, "Hi, Peter Parker."
She had the wig.
Was that a wig?
Yeah, short hair. Yeah, it was bad.
It was not bad.
Anyway, okay, continuing on. Cody's in pain. DC's Doom Patrol will get a second season on the streaming service, as well as HBO Max 2020, which means they're probably going to cancel DC Universe. I fucking love Doom Patrol. Tyler let me borrow his. I work. I have a job. I work, right? And I'm a maintenance man. I don't know if you knew that. I don't know if I ever said that, but I'm a maintenance man. And my shop is disconnected from the nursing home. It's out in a farm. It's disconnected from the building. It's out in like this little tool shed thing. I have a mouse that comes in there, and I feed it. I call it Admiral Whiskers. Yeah. It's probably not the same mouse, but like I go out there and break, and then I'll like crunch up like the last few chips or whatever. And I'm like, "Come here, Admiral Whiskers." And,
you know what I want to see a trailer for at Comic-Con? I want to see Umbrella Academy Season 2.
I never could get into that.
You couldn't get into it?
But anyway, Doom Patrol, amazing. I
still
cannot wait for Season 2.
The ones that I have seen, I loved.
How far did you get?
I think I got like halfway through.
Okay.
Did you ever watch Titans?
No. Well, speaking of Titans Season 2 premieres September 6th. Also, moment of silence, a member of a stunt team was killed during a stunt.
Stunt practice.
No.
He was practicing for the stunt.
Okay. All right. TBS's final thing. TBS's Snowpiercer series gets a trailer.
Look like crap. I don't want to see it.
Really?
I do not want to see it.
Oh man. Okay. Like none of that interests you at all. Is this a prequel or is it just like retelling the movie?
It's a prequel.
So Chris Evans' character is on that train during this show.
Yeah, it's a prequel.
So he hasn't been born yet, or he is born? You think Chris Evans' character is? I don't remember the time frame.
I think he was born.
Because I wasn't sure if they're just rebooting it. Because they're doing the greatest hits. They did the arm out the window.
I don't like it. I think the movie was something they should have just left alone.
Okay, all right. Well, it's based on a comic book, so I didn't know if they were doing some of the comic book storylines.
I don't know. It looked like it was. They looked like they were trying to play it both ways, where Jennifer Connelly's character is like, I'm not a bad person, and then she starts realizing that she does all these horrible things.
I'm trying to do what's right.
Yeah, I liked.
She's still good looking.
Yeah.
Cody?
I have no idea what Snowpiercer is.
It's that train that goes through the snow. It pierces the snow.
Okay.
Based on a Willy Wonka sequel.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Where are you going? What was that?
He's not leaving. He's leaving his keys here. Keep going.
So should we pause?
How much more you got left?
Just we'll pause. We'll be right back.
I'm sorry, Ike.
Okay, and we're back. Cody took a shit. Okay. You knew I was going to do it, so knock it off.
I was just trying to where you guys didn't have to pause.
That's okay. All right. Okay, here we go. Finishing up. I want to talk about a few of the toy lines that had come out. WWE Eternia toy line, where they take the classic Masters of the Universe figures and they make the bodies and they put wrestlers. So we got Terror Claw Triple H. We have John Cena. He gets the shield and axe and chest plate of He-Man. Sting gets the lobster claws of Clawful. And Ultimate Warrior, he gets like a magic staff. And another Triple H gets the Skeletor treatment. Kind of like his ring attire he had that one time. But they've got like the short, stubby bodies of the 1984 Masters of the Universe toys. I'm really excited. And they wrestle. Their ring is like looks like Grayskull a little bit.
That sounds so stupid.
WWE Eternia toy line.
That sounds stupid.
WWE Eternia.
Yeah. Plus, I sent you the guys that Ghostbusters shit.
That is so dumb.
WWE Ghostbusters, whatever.
No.
WWE Ghostbusters.
They're probably the only value behind them is going to be the limited edition or some shit like that.
What'd you think of Undertaker's Dozer?
Gozer?
What did I say? Dozer?
Dozer.
Sorry.
Yeah, I thought she was talking about a car.
Yeah. That was kind of cool.
No.
Okay. All right. Fuck. Who was Stone Cold Steve Austin? Who was Bill Murray? Do you think John Cena? Probably.
John Cena.
Well, they said The Rock was Spangler.
I can see that.
Wait, who's Spangler? Which one's Bill Murray?
Venkman?
Yeah. Who was Venkman?
I don't know.
Shawn Michaels, I think.
No, we need to talk about something else. This is making me depressed.
Okay, so also, this was kind of cool. This isn't funny or weird or anything. I just thought it was cool. So the 80th Wave Batman toy line, they've got Dick Grayson Batman, which is awesome. Like if DC wants to make cool movies, do Black Mirror, which is a storyline with Dick Grayson as Batman. It's like he was like really the toy line had like a skinnier, muscular version rather than the beefy Batman, and he's smiling. He's also got a detachable head to where you can put like a Dick Grayson uncowled, but it's also got the cowl down the shoulders. You know how they pull it? So that's cool. They also got a Tim Drake Red Robin.
Never liked the Red Robin.
Really?
Yeah, I never liked the outfit.
Okay. I guess for the first time they've got a Red Hood.
I like the Red Hood. I like even if you don't like the
Harley
character.
Quinn shit.
I like the Red Hood outfit.
Okay.
The original Red Hood or the newer
the Arkham game Red Hood.
They've got KG Beast. He looks like your typical bodybuilder because he's all upper body and his legs are really skinny. I don't know if they did it on purpose or not. They've got the Outsider They've got the Outsider Katana,
Mm-hmm.
the outfit. And I don't know if they've ever done this before, but they got an Alfred Pennyworth who has movable wrists, so you can like hold the tray, and on the tray it's got like a Batman cowl and milk and shit. I don't know if they've ever done that. Anyway, okay, so NECA also put out a 7-inch Batman v Predator 2-pack. He's decked out in like the Bat mech suit that he wore in the comic book.
Get to the Bat Chopper.
I thought that was kind of cool. This one I put on here for you, but it looked kind of lame. The 7-inch Superman vs. Alien 2-pack. It's got the Xenomorph and the Superman. It's got like the heat vision you can attach to the thing. Okay, anyway, I did any toy lines you guys saw that you want to talk about?
I don't really play with toys anymore.
They have to be mitten box.
Oh, they got to be in the box. Okay, post-pod triv. Post-pod
Swear to God,
triv.
there's more Man in the Sea shit.
No old man in the sea. Okay.
If it's another story, we're also going to be pissed.
No old man in the sea. Is it?
Okay, so it's going to be another story.
Is it the picture or portrait of Dorian Gray?
The portrait.
Portrait.
It is not. It's the picture of Dorian Gray.
It's the same fucking thing.
How many people attended the first Comic-Con in 1970?
32.
Cody?
Say what?
How many people attended the first Comic-Con in 1970?
173.
Close. 145 people.
Really?
When Dorian finally looks at the painting at the end of the story, what happens?
He ages to match the painting, and the painting becomes him.
Yeah, I'm going to go with that.
Incorrect. Trying to absolve himself of wrongdoing, he destroys the painting with a knife. But when he stabs the painting, a scream is heard, and when people enter the room, they find an old withered man on the floor stabbed, and the painting restored to Dorian's youth.
That was my next guess.
Basically what I just said.
What was the original name of the San Diego Comic-Con?
Comic Fest.
Comic-Com.
A lot of cum in this podcast. Golden State Comic Book Convention. Who is the author of The Picture of Dorian Gray?
Oscar Wilde.
Oscar Wilde. That's it. Okay. So, for tonight's birthday.
Why read when you can just have someone tell you about it on a fucking podcast?
Book Cheats. It's a good podcast. Check it out. David Warnicki. Anyway, okay, so birthdays. I tried to pick people who are kind of Comic-Con related, okay? So we got Diane Guerrero. She plays Crazy Jane in Doom Patrol.
Josh Hartnett.
No, we got to do...
He was in Sin City.
Yeah, okay, good point. David Dasmalchian. He plays that crazy guy in Dark Knight when Two-Face or Harvey Dent is interrogating him inside the ambulance. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Jamie Wylett. I put this on here for you too. Jamie Wylett. He plays Vincent Krabby.
Oh, Vincent Crabbe.
Oh, sorry. In the Harry Potter series. This one's up here for Cody. Christopher Shea. You know who that is? Do you know who Kevon is? He played Kevon in Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Not a fan of Deep Space Nine?
I didn't watch it extensively.
Oh, okay. This one's for me. Otto Jesperson. He was in Troll Hunter. John Nelson, the visual effects on Iron Man. And my stuntman for today, oh my God, Emiliano Novelli. He was a stuntman for the 2016 Ben-Hur and Mission Impossible 3, which, rare fact, Tom Cruise was in.
You left out Robin Williams.
He wasn't. What would he been in?
He's been in so much shit, and he named his daughter after a video game.
What? What did he name his daughter?
Zelda.
The hero warrior
I swear to
from.
God, I fucking hate him.
Okay. So, guys, as I read the closing, I want both of you to participate. As I read the closing, pretend I'm Frank. I'm Frank, head of DCP Productions. I'm here to announce Phase 4 of Damage Control Podcasting. As I read the closing, you guys do your woo like the fans from Hall H. Okay? Please step away from the microphone, Tyler, if you're going to scream. All right. So Damage Control Podcasting is recorded in our parents' basement.
Woo.
I thought this was the Game of Thrones panel.
Woo.
Hey!
Where's Thrones and Scones?
Oh, you guys suck. Anyway, so check us out on all the social medias. We are YouTube,
Woo. iTunes,
SoundCloud.
Woo.
Damage Control
iTunes about to be obsolete. What are we going to do about that?
Is it really?
Yeah, I thought right
Yeah,
somewhere
it's
iTunes
gonna-
about to be deleted.
It's going to be Apple Music.
What the fuck? Are you serious?
Yeah.
So are they going to move us over to Apple Music?
I don't know.
Frank should probably get on that shit.
Fucking Frank. Anyway, so check us
Woo,
out.
fuck Frank.
So, check us out. YouTube, iTunes,
Skinamax.
SoundCloud, Damage Control Podcasting, all one word. We are at Damn Control on the Twitter.
Are we still tweeting?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I hope.
I don't get the tweets.
Well, are you?
I don't check my Twitter.
Are you talking to Frank or Adam? Who are you talking?
Which one am I talking to?
Oh, I don't know. Cody.
Woo!
We are Damn Control Podcasting, not postcasting.
Fuck yeah, Reddit!
Also, also in here at Hall H, who's a fan of Thomas Jane here in Hall H?
Boo.
I wanted to hear that Punisher video.
Oh, check out
Boo.
check out Jane's Got a Pod, a podcast I do with Gary Davis.
Thomas Jane should be in a show called Not Well Hung.
He's huge, dude. Where we discuss.
He was born on a shitty day in February.
where we discuss the filmography of
February
Thomas
birthday
Jane.
suck balls.
Okay, so that's it for the Phase 4 of
San Dimas High Football School rules.
Cody. You have one last thing before I close it down,
Mic drop.
since you just took a shit.
I gotta take another shit.
Did you wash your
Seriously?
hands?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Well, we got to go so Cody can take another shit.